trusted Him.
To God, I hope you don't mind, but I would like to talk to you. There are some things we need to straighten out. It's about these Christians. They claim to be from your nation, but man, you should see the things they do. All the time blaming it on you. Raping the earth, lying, taking more than they need in all the forms of the greeds. They say it's God's will.
Good morning, everybody. I want to thank you for tapping in today. Today's a topic I want to bring up of the strange things that occurred the day I got shot. Well, it was like about 2 days. Okay, so I'm out there in Pueblo, Colorado. For anybody that knows, it's really hard to get a job out there. I mean, I was just thinking about that, like where I'm at now in life. It's really hard to get a job out there. I was out there just doing the damn thing, and I can't even say the damn thing. It was pitiful. My life was in shambles. I went and applied. Man, I at least put out, like, in the 3 years, I put out maybe at least about 100 and plus applications. I got 2 callbacks, and I went to the interviews, and they were just like, okay, never mind. And one of them was for Subway, which happened to be one of my in-laws, or ex-in-laws, was a manager. And I still didn't even get the job. So I was like, oh, damn. All right, so there's this place in Pueblo. I don't know if it's still there. It used to be called Rockla. It's a pretty dangerous place but everybody works there. You get mad overtime. You work your ass off. I get the call. They're like, hey, come in for the day. And I was like, all right. I go in there, and it was just weird. Like the whole day, like when I went to before, I was like, hey man, I was staying with my friend. I was like, hey homie, I went and got a job. Here's, he was just like, oh, cool, man. He was like, hey, check this out, homie. If anything will ever happen to you, man, I'll take care of your son, okay? Just let you know. I want you to know this is what I'm gonna take care of your boy. I was like, all right, man. I appreciate that. Fucking, that's pretty dope. But it was just weird. I had like a weird feeling. I went out and, went and got like a gym membership at the YMCA. I think it was like $20 a month. It was pretty affordable. So, we go swimming the day I get shot. Because it was like it was at that, you work one day, you get paid, whatever. Labor Ready, I think it is. So I get paid, then call me in the next day. So, so we go out and do all this stuff. And I just go out and I go out that day, and I put, I was reading back on my Facebook post. I was like, man, my life's about to change. But I didn't know, So leading up to that day, I had just a weird feeling. Like I had a weird feeling something's going to happen. And so did other people too. But also, people are telling me that, my name's on a list. And it's time for me to go. I was just, reckless. I was out there in rival territory doing, hustling. And they just had enough of me. And, and plus my past before I went to prison. So they were telling me, people, hey man, watch your back. These dudes are looking for you. Sure enough, they catch up to me, buck me down. As you guys know, in my past, the past video about my near-death experience, like I said, everything just goes black. You don't feel nothing. You turn into an orb. I've seen something about Gunner talking about orbs, or even on Flacco's Live, there's like an orb right there, and. When you catch these things, that's what I felt like. That's what I felt like, was an orb just going up. Where it's going, but I could see everything when I was leaving. But yeah, it was just a strange feeling, man. It was, okay. That's what I was getting into. Was Rockla. Okay, so I'm getting there. And this is a huge building, man. And they have all these different things. They're making these concrete slabs. And they have this, like, huge dwindle thing of iron material. It's huge, about maybe a good maybe 10, 15 feet high, good maybe like ton of weight. And I'm standing there and I'm looking at it, and I was just like, they're like, hey man, get away from there. That's I said, that's dangerous, don't stand by it. But there's like no sign that ever says, you know, it's just my first day, I'm just watching. And I step away, and like right when I was stepping away, about like a minute later, that whole, where I was standing at, that whole like big metal equipment fell over where I was standing at. And that's why I started like feeling like weird, like, man, there's something's gonna happen. Like, you know, I don't know. It's just a weird feeling. But yeah, so that, my friend telling me, hey, you know, if anything were ever to happen to you. But I think he knew too, so maybe, I don't know, maybe it had something to do with me getting got too, so who knows. But he, you know, just like the whole, I take care of you, I take care of your son if anything were to happen. So that's just a little something I wanted to get into, man. Just a little to where I'm at in life at that time. I'll get to another story afterwards of the healing process of getting shot down like that, because I think I'll do one later on today while I'm at work. Well, I appreciate you guys, man. Just a little story of the weird events that happened. All right, thank you.